G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing my tips for round 24 of the season. We've made it to the final round of the home and away season at long last. It's pretty tight at the top two. We've got 4 sitting on 128 and Langs is just in front. I think that's 67 points thereabouts, so that's not too shabby. We've got Lukey McMahon right behind him, Wiz, Shannon, and Peterina. A bit of a smoky. Obviously, anyone that's 8th onwards is a sneaky chance to win, all depending on how the week goes. But yeah, going to be very interesting indeed. I'm sitting at 12th. Look at me go. So, all right, let's have a look. Now, I would rather try and get closer to doing some crazy results, but we'll see what happens. There's always upsets in the last round as well, always a few. We'll see how it pans out this year. But, yeah, obviously it counts for finals as well. But I'm just going to go absolutely cocoa bananas in this round. So we've got Melbourne and Collingwood Friday nights. Demons had a good win over the Suns last week, and the Pies got the chocolates over Brisbane yet again. I'm going to go with Melbourne by 2 points. No real reason other than it's an upset. These were very impressive against the Suns last week, though. The Pies found a way over Brisbane, but again, it's always off the back of being behind in the game. But yeah, I'll go Melbourne. A little bit of an upset there. Geelong down the highway, we've got the Eagles. Hopefully the Cats get the win. I think they should win comfortably. Geelong went down to the Saints. Fizzled out in the second half. The Eagles were deplorable. I'll scream if we don't win by 80 points or more. And I will also scream if the Eagles actually play with some spirit, because they played with none last week. Over to the MCG, we've got Richmond and Gold Coast. Richmond, they got demolished by the Hawks, but didn't wave the white flag. That's what I'm trying to get to. The Suns were very disappointing at home and might have just checked out for the season. Finals obviously clearly out of the equation. I'm going to go Richmond. It's just home ground for them. It's away for Gold Coast. They're not travelling super well. Lucky to beat the Bombers the other week and got smashed last week. So yeah, I think Tigers might take it to them. And I'm also going for a few more upsets as per my initial message. We've got Hawthorn in Tassie. They are hosting North Melbourne. Hawthorn a big win over the Tigers. And for North Melbourne, big loss, unfortunately, against the Bulldogs, who are absolutely red hot. I'll be going the Hawks. I think they'll be way too good. At the Gabba, we have Brisbane, and they're hosting Essendon. We mentioned it earlier, the Lions went down by a point to the Pies at the MCG. The MCG woes continue. And the Bombers' second half season woes continue yet again. Brisbane should win this well at their home ground. Then we go over to Sydney Cricket Ground. We've got Sydney and Adelaide with no Isaac Rankin. They went down in the showdown, unfortunately, towards the end. Unfortunately, because I tipped Adelaide. And in a bit of an upset. And the Swans getting back to some of their better form, it must be said. They've won their last 2 at their home ground. Should be too strong. Hope for the Crows, give them a bit of a shake and bake. We'll see what happens. But, the Crows played the best game of the year against us, GMHBA, so it'd be nice if they could take it to other home grounds and do that as well. But all will be revealed soon. Sunday, absolutely jam-packed and going to be absolutely wild. So we have the Western Bulldogs to start us off, who are hosting GWS at Mars Stadium. Doggies had a massive win over North, and GWS just found a way to outlast Fremantle. Oh, gee, what a tough game this is. I'm going to go the Giants because I'm being the kiss of death this week. I think the Giants have won 6 or 7 in a row. They're in red-hot form. A little bit of an upset as well. even though it is at the Doggies' home ground. At Marvel Stadium, we've got Carlton, and they are hosting the Saints. Carlton, big win on the road. They weren't expected to win. There was a lot of doubt going into that game against the Eagles, but they were comfortable winners there. St Kilda, comfortable winners over the Cats. A big 10-goal turnaround, and ultimately, ended up winning by 3 goals. 10-goal turnaround. Cats kicked a couple late. I'll go the Saints. If they can keep up, if they play like that, they will win more games than they will lose. But also, if they lose to Carlton, I will be also pretty bamboozled. But again, couple of upsets, and there's going to be plenty of upsets this round. No doubt about it. Can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty confident there'll be plenty of upsets. Over to Optus Stadium for the final game of the home and away season. We've got Fremantle and Port Adelaide. This will be poised to be a bit of a top 2 solidification for Port Adelaide, depending on how other teams go. Fremantle will just be trying to stay in the 8, but it's a little bit out of their hands. So, it could be a bit of a dead rubber. Who knows? We'll see what the Doggies and Carlton and Hawthorn do. Going to be big. Hopefully it gets to a stage where, Fremantle have to win to stay in the 8. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go Port Adelaide to win this game. So the Dockers, they went down to GWS last week in a pretty close game, and Port Adelaide got a good win in the showdown. Port's form's been terrific. I think they'll win. And also, if Port Adelaide and the Giants win, then at least it's not a complete loss for Cats fans. If the Cats were to somehow win by a massive margin and one or both of Port and GWS lose, hopefully they both lose, and hopefully we win by 100 points. I don't know what we need to win by to get 7%, but we'll do the maths a bit later on. All right, everybody. So I've gone Melbourne by 2 points, Geelong, Richmond, Hawthorn, Brisbane, Sydney, and GWS, St Kilda and Port Adelaide to round out round 24. All right, that's all from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment who you think's going to win over the weekend. Give the video a like, subscribe away, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next video.